Hi guys, welcome to another energy healing session. This one's going to be quick, about 15 minutes. And for this one, what we're going to be doing is I've already called in our assistants and we are going to be clearing your cache, so to speak, C-A-C-H-E. We're going to be clearing out any debris that you have in your energetic field. And any information that's coming through as I'm in the field with you guys, I will let you know here. So some messages may be coming through. Also, I invite you to make sure that you drink a lot of water because it may take only a few seconds to give you certain energetic procedures and transmissions of energy, but those energies can be so potent that they may spend months unfolding. You know how energy is. Now, without further ado, we're going to jump right in. If you'd like to work more personally with me for pretty much anything, you know exactly where to find me at my Etsy page, okay? Please do go ahead and understand that any noises you hear in the background, because I am recording during the day, on this beautiful day actually, don't worry about it. It should not be an issue, okay? 1 minute, 11 seconds. Let's get started. If you feel anything, that's us. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and clear off some of your faces. A lot of you may have a lot of debris, a lot of energy, a lot of, for some of you, feeling some energies that you had around childbirth, around when you were a young infant, being ready to be removed. So we're removing a lot of that now, okay? Okay, so now we're really into the field, into your energy field. We're going to go a little bit deep on this one. They're saying we're going to be doing, for some of you, there will be some surgical procedures. I'm seeing them suturing. For some of you, there will be some repair work and some at the DNA level. Also some, what's the word? Clearing up for any level confusion that you may be carrying with you. And we all do carry forms of level confusion. Okay. For someone here, there's a personal message coming through. If you are planning on borrowing somebody's car or using their car, whether or not you have permission to or not, I would invite you to make sure that you use it for the purpose that you intended and that you explicitly have an agreement with them to use it for. So that means not going places you didn't indicate you would be going, but it also comes through very strongly as not snooping around in the vehicle, okay? Very, very important. Those are very quick ways to pick up extra karmic situations, or in other words, extra events that you will have to experience in order to balance out energy. Because I do feel that there may be some things in there that aren't any of your business, and it could take you down a rabbit hole that doesn't pertain to you. Okay, great. So now we're clearing up. We're doing some work in the bones right now. Remember, we're getting our bones are recording everything for us. So we're going ahead and we're clearing out. You're going to go ahead and ask permission for some of your old bones they're getting. They do have senses of humor. But some of you have parts of your bone structure that are carrying energies that are very, very ancient, right? And some of these energies, of course, they're carrying a lot of wisdom that can be released. So sometimes it's a matter of asking these energies to release because it's consciousness. But I'm also going to go ahead and clear out. There's a little bit of a sense of a little surly energy in these old bones is what I'm getting. So some of you may be experiencing cantankerous energy or discordant energy, and for somebody here it's showing up as a stomach ache in the digestive area, but more like in a stomach region, and that you don't realize what I'm telling you now is related to this bone situation. So we're going to go ahead, and they're saying on the count of 3, oh God bless them, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the reason why they counted it in like that, it's so cute, is because they brought in what looks like a new, fresh, little cute little kinder baby energies into those bones, and they just made the switcheroo, released these energies. So sometimes we're being held back by energies that are in our field. Of course, by the way, we're working in the energy anatomy, just so you know. It reflects the same physical anatomy, but the beautiful thing about working in the energy anatomy is that it is the best form of preventative medicine. Well, actually, working on your fear and shadow and core beliefs are the best form of preventative medicine, but also working in a non-physical field, so that way we can mitigate or avoid altogether having illnesses and accidents and certain things occur in the physical, because you know the physical is just a manifestation of what's going on in the non-physical. But a lot of times we're held back by these densities and these energies that have their own consciousness, that are, and their demeanor is conflicting or contradictory to what it is that is in our health and our best interest, our health. So I'm trying to channel and avoid the noise in the background and do the healing work here, that are contrary to our best interests. So sometimes we have to let them go. Okay. Okay, so we just cleared a level here for a lot of us. Now I feel that we're going into more of an epigenetic side, for lack of a better word. We're going into the mother line, through the grandmother, then the mother's energy, or feeling a lot of mother energies. Let me rephrase that. Feeling a lot of mother issues and energies upon the field, but that go as far back in the matrilineal line as the grandmother, even further, right? So we're going to go ahead, and this is going to show up for a lot of you in your skill sets, and it's showing up as limitations, right? As you know, our grandmothers, our grandparents had a lot of limitations, regardless of what side they were working on, patrilineal or matrilineal, what side. But there's a lot of limitations that they had to endure, and that they internalized as a philosophy, as a way of life, as a cosmology, even because of the times. So we're going to go ahead and thank you, God. Every time I say this, I'm feeling like we're just, you and me, us as the collective, just saying thank you so much, God, to the Creator, to our assistants, ASSISTANCE, right? Our assistants, divine assistants, with clearing these energies, which are blessings, okay? But we're going to go ahead and clear these old thoughts, because they internalize them and it's been passed down, and it creates limitations in the field. For somebody here, or for some of you here, these limitations are showing up, of course, in your skill building, like whether or not you feel that you deserve to be building upon your skills, especially if those skills are creative pursuits. That could simply be programming coming from your ancestors, like, oh, if you have time to shirk, you have time to work, or if you have time to lean, you have time to clean, or the devil makes work for idle hands, or play, bring nay, like all these things, right? The idea is like, it's work, stay focused, okay, work. And really, through play is how we learn, and through our creativity and our joy, it's how we expand. And believe it or not, it's literally the compass, our joy, the compass for how we are to know what path to follow, literally. I kid you not, literally what path to follow towards our spiritual evolution. And that leads to personal ascension as well as planetary ascension. So please remember that playing and creativity and rest, and giving your mind time to have that rest and pause to reflect and build upon what it is that you experience through play is very, very important. So it's, as we're doing this course correction, I'm feeling some energies like along these motherly lines, coming in with an apology, and not an apology that is vanity apologies or anything like martyrdom apologies or victim apologies, but more like apologizing for their role in passing down these kinds of beliefs, as they're saying, especially about the idleness, because they see how the idea about idle hands and the devil making work for idle hands, and how that's just so not, but they're apologizing for their role in it. And we also understand, and we give grace back to them, we also understand that it was the sign of the times, and they were doing the best that they could have done at that time. And when they're in their healthy mode, which they are now, they realize that as truth, and so they're no longer beholden to an idea that they have hurt anyone in their descendant lines. Okay, so always remember, in reality, we are all innocent, and that's the recognition that we will once again get back to when we learn to take out all of this false programming. It's our false programming that amounts to a seemingly realistic idea that we're guilty, and that's just not the truth. In God's reality, there is no such thing as guilt or fault. You cannot do anything wrong. It's impossible. Right and wrong do not exist, because that's duality. So, as I said, that 10 minutes, 10 seconds. So remember, it's not that we're being immature and that we're being childish and oversimplified when we look at certain realities as simple as only love is real and there's no such thing as guilt or fear or things like that. It's the fact is that you can't see it from where you are in this very, very low dimension of third dimension, simply because of the blockages that you have to vision. And so where the truth is letter Z, you can't see how we got from A to Z because you've been programmed to believe that A is real and B is real and C is real and C can only be real because B and A are real. And in fact, there's no such thing as A to B. There's only Z. But you can't see that, right? So always remember that to heal is actually has nothing to do with the body, has everything to do with the mind, because your mind and your consciousness is what at 11 minutes 11 seconds directs the flow of energy. And where your attention and consciousness goes, your core beliefs, things like that, they will inform your reality. And because we exist in a physical plane, in the third dimension, very, very low, so low it's physical, what you believe your thoughts will literally arrange the matter around you so that it can do as you say. Since you're a sovereign being, it will give to you only what you have called into being for yourself, either from the conscious mind perspective or from another part of yourself that you're completely unconscious about, right? And of course, as the guides are continuing to work, I just wanted to make sure that information is out to you as well, because remember, since your consciousness, it has nothing to do with the body, okay? It's all about the mind. It's the mind that will disease the body, or that will bring ease to the body, and that's all there is to it. And so that's why healing is only a change in perceptions. That is the only way that you will heal core root issues. But we do have other healing modalities throughout the different levels of creation to assist in that changing of perception. But it is a perception change that's needed. All right, so go ahead. We're just going to clear up underneath for a second. All right, so thank you so much to our amazing guides who are working on your field as I chat with you what we're all going to do now. And yes, you can participate, you guys, super sweetly. You don't have to the conscious mind perspective. Your other parts of you and the subconscious can if they'd like, or other aspects of you. But we're going to go ahead and take a lot of loving energy, because remember, all there is love. And so anything that you perceive to be otherwise is just not real. So just go ahead and ignore its knockings on your mental framework. It's all just a mindset. So we're going to pull in the only thing that is real, which is love, and we're going to channel it directly into our energy fields. As I said that, I felt my throat chakra like, right? And we're going to make sure it hits the heart area as well. Now remember, when we have an influx, any type of energetic influx into our field, and we have it all the time, the higher the frequency, the more it's going to kick up the lower frequencies that we have in our field. That's why it's very important to clear out the energy field of as much debris as we can. This should be a daily thing at the very least, or a weekly thing at the very least, or whenever you need. But we have to clear it out, otherwise this beautiful light will come in. I'm feeling it in the neck area. Some of you may be feeling tightness in the neck. That means it's hit obstacles. These beautiful lights, and light carries energy and frequency and love and awareness and understanding and truth. That's what the light is. It's all coming in. And when we have so many structures, belief structures and tears and rips and things like that in our auric field that we have to heal, it distorts the flow of the light. And that's why we cannot see straight, we cannot think straight, our beliefs are mistaken. So that's why we're joining you all right now, the guides are saying, in clearing all of these beliefs at this moment as much as you can, so that we can clear and receive. All right, thank you guys. If there are any specific things for people, please go ahead and drop that into their consciousness as well. All right, and the guides will continue to work on you guys even after the video, okay? God bless you.